Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Hope everybody had a safe and nice weekend. Certainly the weather was cooperating with that. I think overnight we have kind of a mixed trade. I think there's some possibly evening up in the marketplaces prior to the March 31 USDA report, where they'll give us March 1 stocks and acres that farmers intend to plant here in the U.S. in 2021. The first number that we'll ever want to look at is the corn stocks, and just see if they're up or down from the average guess and where the ownership is. Is it on farm or off farm? And then we'll look at the soybean stocks for similar numbers. Then we'll look at the acres and see if farmers are going to plant 92 million corn acres, 90 million bean acres. Those numbers would be considered neutral. Anything above that might be a little negative. Anything below that would be positive to new crop prices. As far as weather is concerned, the monsoon in Brazil is soon going to end. Crops are late, and there's a little bit of concern that some dryness down there could finish the corn crop a little bit lower than what the estimates are. Also here in the United States, we continue to see chances of showers across the Midwest and Southern Plains and Southeast this week. This will help recharge soil moistures for the summer, but could delay some of the corn planting in the south. The northern plains continues to be dry and expected to remain dry with warmer than above temperatures at least until the end of April. And then we'll see how much shower activity occurs then before the tendency might be for a little bit drier summer there and in southern Canada. A lot of moving parts in the marketplace. Chinese and U.S. met publicly. There was a lot of tension, but privately there was some movement. We just announced today that the two countries will meet talking about climate soon. And there's also talk that in maybe 8 to 10 months, the two presidents might meet to talk about improving relationships, especially in trade. I think many people feel that China will take the second year of phase one, $43.5 billion of U.S. goods, but I think they also want either a reduction or at least elimination of the import tax on their goods of 35%. So again, we're dealing with the funds that have kind of reduced some of their long positions going into this end of month, end of quarter, March 31 USDA report. And if we have a normal spring as far as planting is concerned, that could offer some resistance to the marketplace. We'll also be watching China demand for beans and even feed grains. China bought 4 million tons of U.S. corn last week, considered to buy a chance of them buying more, and that could bring the U.S. corn carryout below 1 billion bushels, which is positive to the corn market as far as price, spreads, and basis. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. Remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.